you have to understand that where our thoughts are is where we are. So imagine a person who is spending the time looking at that person or this other person and judging them and having negative things thinks negative things about them and says negative things about them. Only one thing happens from that. That person who is involved in looking at negativity that others are doing, again, when it doesn't have a purpose. Of course, there are times when it has a purpose, but most of us, I think if we're honest with ourselves, it doesn't have a positive purpose. You are putting yourself in a negative state. You're putting yourself in a negative state. Who wants to be connected to darkness? Who wants to be connected to lack? Who wants to be connected to negativity? Well, nobody does, of course, but you have to understand that when you are actively looking at another person and judging him or her, or saying something negative about another person, you are actively putting yourself in a place of darkness, in a place of negativity. So then don't wonder why, there's this thing that I need, or I want to achieve that, or I want this blessing, or I want this accomplishment. It's not happening. Well, how much time do you spend actively attaching yourself to negativity? And that simply means, how much time do you spend thinking negatively about others? By the way, also thinking negatively about yourself. But to understand
and
that,
even about the negative things that happen to you.
Right. By the way, how many times do you know somebody where, it makes sense for them to share it, but it almost often becomes their entire narrative, that pain, and that's all that they can talk about, and their whole world revolves around it. Again, there are times and places that is healthy, that is helpful, but often it becomes a narrative that a person gets stuck in. And again, the danger, and this is what I hope to awaken within our listeners, exactly.